Good morning. It is Friday, March 22nd, and this is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. We have a lot of news to get to this morning, plus your local weather, so let's get into it. The Washtenaw County Health Department says an individual who is contagious with measles visited a University of Michigan dorm, 2 CVS pharmacies, 2 urgent care centers, and the emergency department at Michigan Medicine between March 10th and the 15th. The person is not affiliated with the university and did not have immunity to measles. Health officials believe the person was exposed to the illness at Trinity Health Ann Arbor's emergency department's waiting room, where another individual with measles had gone for help. The health department asks individuals who may have been exposed to monitor for symptoms for 21 days after exposure. A state senator from Detroit is asking Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel to rule on the removal of former Michigan State University Board of Trustee Rima Vassar. Senator Sylvia Santana wrote a letter to Nessel the day after Vassar was punished and removed by the MSU board. Santana claims the removal is based on race and, quote, an attempt to silence strong black leadership and marginalized communities. The MSU board also punished trustee Dennis Deno, who is white, after an investigation by an outside law firm found they violated the university's bylaws. Michigan's Independent Citizens Redistricting Commission voted 9-4 to increase their salary by 40%, raising it to over $55,000 annually, and they're making it retroactively effective from January 15. The raise is in anticipation of their upcoming task of redrawing state Senate district maps following a federal court's ruling of unconstitutionality. Despite minimal discussion during the virtual meeting, Commissioner Anthony E. justified the increase as equitable compensation for the increased workload during the mapping process. However, Commissioner Rebecca Zetzla strongly opposed the raise, citing concerns over budget allocation and fiscal responsibility. The commission also appointed Eid as chairman and outlined a timeline for redrawing the Senate maps, mandated after that federal judge panel deemed several districts in violation of the Equal Protection Clause. Detroit officials are telling parking owners not to price gouge during the NFL draft next month. Licensing and Permits Division Manager Tyrone Charles says they have been talking with lot owners.
They have to fill out a permit sheet, and what that permit sheet indicates is what a price that they cannot exceed.
The city is urging people to use the Park Detroit app and to get their parking spot and park further away from downtown for a lower rate and use the Q line or other mass transit. Many downtown parking lots are already sold out for the weekend, and available spots range from $10 to $100. You're listening to Michigan Mornings on Ave Maria Radio and the free Ave Maria Radio app. Your local weather's coming up next. Now this. In Detroit today, expect snow, followed by rain in the afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 30s. There could be accumulations of up to an inch. Tonight, watch out on the roads for rain and freezing rain. Lows will dip to the upper 20s. Saturday and Sunday will have cloudy skies with highs in the upper 30s. Early next week warms up with some showers coming in on Tuesday. Highs starting the week will be in the upper 50s. There's currently a winter weather advisory in effect in the Saginaw Valley. That's because there's snow showers and possibly some rain will come in this afternoon. In the area, you can expect from 4 to 6 inches of snow accumulating on the ground. Highs will be in the mid-30s. Tonight, the snow could linger around into the evening. Lows will be in the lower 20s. Tomorrow and Sunday, expect mostly cloudy skies with highs in the upper 30s. Early next week warms up a tad with a chance of rain, temperatures around 50. In sports, both Michigan State and Oakland University will be advancing to the next round of the NCAA men's basketball tournament. MSU topped Mississippi State 69-51. Here's Spartan head coach Tom Izzo.
It was an old school win for us. The Cleveses and Smiths and Petersons and, Draymonts and all the guys from the past would have been proud because it was a tough, rugged game.
On Saturday, the Spartans go on to play the University of North Carolina Tar Heels, and the Grizzlies will play the North Carolina State Wolfpack. Also in sports, the Detroit Lions announced yesterday they have released quarterback Cam Sutton following a domestic violence warrant issued for him in Hillsborough County, Florida. Welcome back to Michigan Mornings. I'm Matthew Handley. I have some more news to bring to your attention. In response to George Floyd's death in 2020, the Anti-Racism Coalition formed within the Archdiocese of Detroit, aiming to address racism locally and within the Catholic Church. Comprising 36 members from various parishes and agencies, the coalition engaged with Bishop Gerard Battersby to develop an anti-racism pastoral plan. With financial support from the Capuchin Franciscan province of St. Joseph, they launched Sacred Conversions on Race Plus Action, a series of discussions held across different churches. These sessions aim to foster understanding of racism types and inspire meaningful action following a synodal approach championed by Pope Francis. Despite the challenges, the coalition emphasizes the importance of communal engagement in combating racism and invites all to participate in these transformative conversations. Yesterday, the stock market continued to hit new highs. Here's News Nation's Elizabeth Vargas.
Major indexes soared to new record highs at the close today, topping the all-time highs that they reached just yesterday. The Dow is on the brink of hitting the 40,000 mark for the first time ever in history. The new highs come after the Federal Reserve kept its benchmark interest rate unchanged and signaled it will cut rates this year. Forecasts point to 3 cuts later in 2024.
And next week on Michigan Mornings, we are helping you round out your Lenten season by sharing extended selections of the Church Fathers' reflections on the Lord's Passion. Some of the selections are from St. Augustine, St. Basil, and St. John Chrysostom. Hope you'll tune in. That is all next week here on Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. Lord willing, I'll talk to you on Monday. And until then, goodbye.